Now she waving. I don't know.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the SEC, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Oh, he got South Carolina.
The Gamecocks will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Got his man. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting...
He's loose on the right. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull with Freeman McNeil. I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's got it still on his feet. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in.
Score first drive.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
See what he talking about on offense.
Drive there of 83 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bennett. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. This time it's complete. Oh, he's got some space.
Boy, what the fuck defense did I just call?
41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body. And you better look out.
Man, that's a big boy.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Complete downfield.
I don't know what my DB looking at. I don't know what the fuck he looking at.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
That'll be enough for the first down.
Got me.
They mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decisions, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays.
My person going to Atlanta.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Got a man, it's Bennett. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. The 30. The 20. He's at the 10.
Yes, sir.
Sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back.
Oh, I missed that. Damn, I'm in that hole, man.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield.
God damn, that was a good pass.
Right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Under fire. Quarterback's got the first.
I'm trying to strip him. I ain't even with cap. Matter of fact,
Will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter.
we ain't doing that. I ain't gonna lie. We ain't doing that. We're gonna do a lot of things, but we ain't doing that.
Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Caught in the backfield. It's Harbor. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Quarterback moving. Looking for the score. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man.
He goes down after the short return. They'll run a play to get the football back.
That man was driving down that field, boy. I was in trouble. I was in trouble for real.
Pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah. Turning it on. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Bruins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Got his man in the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
That's good defense. That was dangerous.
The quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's at the 40.
Yeah, I fooled that. I'm supposed to tackle him.
The 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make
It's a good pick six.
He does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Bruins line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down.
God damn, he all up in my backfield.
The Bruins want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going and create a big play.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet, McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quick completion on the out. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing
to the end zone, and it's picked off. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
sometimes the timing of the screen play, it takes a little bit of time to get some depth and a little bit of acting by the quarterback and the running back. Well, they didn't win an Oscar. Let's put it that way. Not good acting. That play went nowhere. The screen pass was not successful.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Bring in the heat. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They say you could call holding on every play.
Holding is crazy, bro. Calling too many holdings.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Give him 6.
Let's go, y'all.
Touchdown, UCLA.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Defense might bring the house here. He'll start this drive firing. Oh, they're after him. And no pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Snags it down the right side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hunt. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
Oh, you gotta pick that, bro. Come on. You gotta pick that. You gotta pick that.
Not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Good throw. I swear to God, that's a good throw.
And that is exactly what they got.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half. I mean, you got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires one high and deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
I like that. It's a good game.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to
I know what I got to do second half, though. And we got that shit right.
And the Bruins will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone with the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh,
Damn, he almost caught that shit on my fucking head.
through his fingers.
And I like the aggressiveness.
Damn, he almost caught that shit on my fucking head. That shit was dangerous.
They weren't successful.
What the fuck?
Who knows what can happen?
The defense going to stop
What
the clock
the
with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Damn, that shit was dangerous.
Go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Keep running. How about
Boy, Sellers looking like a running back out that bitch. I ain't.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism.
There he goes. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Hard running there. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play.
Yeah, we ain't
This
doing that.
offense is threatening with a first down.
Not doing that.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move.
Yeah, you got to put that bitch in the air. Ain't no more running. Tell you that now. Ain't no more running.
Trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. To throw, it's Sellers.
Good fucking ball.
And he will score.
Good fucking ball.
Gamecocks.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the
It's a
football
good ball
just
right
in
there.
stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Never thought about taking a knee. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield. Great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. The Bruins decide to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. He's got it on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience.
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's first and 10. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? 2024 was a transition year for UCLA. New coach, new schemes, but one surprise was Carson Schlesinger, third in the nation in tackles. He's now in the NFL, David, so what's the big adjustment for this defense?
Well, I tell you what,
Damn, that was finna be a good ass play. God damn.
coaching staffs, you need that believe, that buy-in moment. Finishing 4-2 down the stretch, I thought was a good thing. So can the defense swarm? Can they game tackle? Who's the next guy in this rotation that's going to step up and make plays?
Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field.
It's a little demoralizing, too, I think, if you're on defense, because it looked like you had him, right? It's third down. Everybody's getting ready for a big sack. They're pinning their ears back, trying to get upfield. You just can't make the play.
Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. Is still on his feet. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Ocean from the wideout. A run for the quarterback. Can't get him to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Out of the gun, the inside give. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. Tight game, final period, and this crowd plans to finish strong. On 4th down, looking to pass.
That's a hell of a play. That's a hell of a play.
Carolina. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside.
Damn, my star running back hurt. That's crazy.
Scanning the field is Iamaleava. Quick strike complete. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Hello?
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Cox.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw again. The sure hands. It's Woods. Oh, he's got some space. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to...
Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
To the air, it's Sellers. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. Got the quick pass. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now adjusting. Slings it downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Catch in the middle. It's Woods. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Going up top again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Woods. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Fires to the tight end. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got it right where you are.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
They'll throw it from the red zone. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Damn.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Woods. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
And these moments can be tight, man. You start looking at that clock, and that thing's staring at you. So I got to pass. Big 4th down and short. You got to get this first down. So you got to be thinking about that first before you think about the clock.
Got to have it here on 4th down. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and now just 1 point away from the top.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game. We might be looking at overtime soon.
From the gun.
That's fucking clutch! Let's go!
From the time they take the lead with a 2-point conversion. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. There's no possible explanation for bringing that.
Bro, I just, on the last drive, I just scored and went for 2, nigga.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking downfield on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's
Damn, he almost caught that shit. GG's.
That's going to do it. That puts a wrap on this one. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching
All right, y'all, I'm out.
presentation of EA Sports College Football.